Hello everyone, Miss Sanders 10. This is dedicated to you, and I hope this is found helpful from other people as well. Bless her heart, she had asked such a long time ago to do a comparison on this Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM as well as this Delightfull MM. This is the back and this is the front. The difference being only this little tab that went down, which used to be the thing I found distasteful about it, but now I find that it adds character quite a bit. Okay, both bags are going to serve you well. There's not a wrong answer. It's going to come down to personal opinion. If you're going by functionality, both. If you're going by how much it holds, both. But here is that slouchy look. And some days I just want to just relax, and I've said that before, but that's really the feeling that I get when I put this bag on. I'm not for hobos so much. For me, I love the look of it, but if it's too slouchy, it's more cumbersome to find my things, and I want things as easy as possible. If it's on my shoulder, I can open it and reach in, so that gives me the, it makes this one slouchy okay. It is clasped just like a Neverfull. I can reach in and get it. It's a little bit cumbersome, so I have a habit of taking it off my shoulder and reaching in. This shoulder strap is wider, and let me compare both of them. If I had to pick, if it's holding a lot of things, this is going to be more comfortable on your shoulders. If you're doing it for long periods of time, this one's going to be more comfortable. As I say that, this one's not uncomfortable. This one's just more comfortable. So here's your slouchy, Delightfull. I like it. I actually prefer this over the Artsy. The Artsy, I've said this before, is probably the most beautiful bag that Louis Vuitton makes, in my opinion. It just doesn't serve me well. The way the hard strap is, it's made to hold here, which looks very elegant, but I'm all lugging stuff around and need it to be handy and on my shoulder. That's why I like this Delightfull. It is slouchy, but I haven't minded it. When you have your things, you can see without anything it slouches, and over time it just gets more pliable and will collapse even more. The inside, you're not really looking for a review, I don't think, as much as the comparison. It has a nice zipper, so it has the conveniences very similar to that of a Neverfull. So I can see why in Sanders 10 you're asking about this. This is a regular, this is actually a large wallet. This is the insulate. I'm going to throw that in there. And then I'm going to throw this in there. See, I've got it down to 2. I used to do so much more. It certainly would hold the iPad, or if I'm carrying files like I'll be doing in a little bit when I go to work, then that would fit in there. But I'm just showing you with a couple of things in there, it fits. I usually leave it open, but it actually looks it looks a bit different if you will clasp it and then put it on. And it almost has its own personality. You don't know which way it's going to go. It's just going to do its own thing. So if you don't mind that, you know, kind of that wild child. That's what this is. This is a wild handbag child. This is your structured tote, and I am a tote freak. I love totes. I love that I can have this on my shoulder. I think it works well if I go to a meeting, if I am shopping, if I'm going to church, dressing up, dressing down. I feel like this bag works. I feel like my Delightfull works more in a relaxed, less formal, informal environment. I would not be comfortable taking this to a meeting, let's say, and it's not my first choice to take to church. This one I wouldn't think twice about. If I were to get one, hands down, I would get the Neverfull. I know lots of people get it, but I know why you get it, and I live in an area where people don't have these, and most people aren't going to recognize it even. But we know. Okay, so here it is. And the other thing I love is that it opens up and I can easily reach in and grab what I need. I love this red interior, which comes with this damier bean. I love that it doesn't show wear. I find that it adds a dressier look with this type of print, which I like. Nothing wrong with the monogram. I'm really liking this a little bit more for my lifestyle. And it has the D-ring, just like in the Delightfull. It's right over here, and it has a big zipper, of course, so you're able to put in just as much. So really, they are very similar as far as holding the same amount as I mentioned. But this one looks a little bit more versatile. Of course, you can cinch it in, giving it an additional look. And that is such a nice look. And I didn't think I'd like it cinched in on the MM, only my GM. The GM out of necessity because it was so ginormous. But I do occasionally carry it like this. And I think it just completely takes on its own personality or changes. and it adds even more formalness, and plus it might make you feel a little safer in certain environments as far as hands reaching into your bag. I think it looks nice. I just like it out for me, and so I usually do that. But it's nice to know that that option's there. Hope this is helpful. Hope you're all having a great day. Thanks, bye.